Right, very good morning, good afternoon or good evening wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another video from Martin's Waffles, or whatever you want to call it. But today I thought I'd show you a few Morse keys that we sell. We sell quite a few different Morse keys, but one in particular that seems to be grabbing people's attention, judging by the amount that we're shifting out weekly, is the CW Morse Key range from CW Morse in America. If you wonder how you, apologies for this, it'll all become apparent while I'm wearing this. A, we sell them, but secondly, they're very good for close-up views of product. So I couldn't be bothered to whip it on and off my head, which my son Henry said, hey, just put it on, Dad, when you need to. I said, no, I can't be bothered. I'll end up knocking it off the table or forgetting to press record. So the way to look at accessories on our website, this is our wonderful website, hamradio.co.uk, of course you know that. Go to accessories, get your mouse, go to accessories. If you want to look at Morse keys, whiz over to here, and we're going to talk about CW Morse. Press CW Morse, and guess what? There's acres and acres and acres of the Morse key range that the fine fellows in the US are making for all their distributors around the world. And we're fortunate enough to be able to grab it for ourselves. So without further ado, I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 of their range, which I thought you might be interested in. Starting off with this one, the Orange Mini Morse Code Camel. For those of you in CW use, you know what reason why they're called Camel, and it's quite simple. Actually, let's do it that way. Don't know why it looks better. There's the camel back. And that's why these are called camel keys. What I like about the manufacturer is they're very simple. They're not outlandish. I mean, you can spend a hell of a lot more on a Morse key than £37, believe me. These are built to a price, but they're not cheap. And we do a cheap build. We haven't had any back broken. They come in a little plastic bag with a little header, so they're not in some trendy box that you really don't want to pay extra for, to be frank with you. I know there's some manufacturers out there that do, and good luck to them because you pay the prices for it. So it's simple to use. You can adjust these two screws, hex key bolts for, of course, tension on the spring and the gap. Oh, it's a little bit. There you go. If you're starting off, you probably want a big gap. But pull these off, little connectors there, can you see that? And that's where you connect the wires to go off to your cable into your rig. They even ship it with a hex key. That, of course, is for adjusting these two. They're available from stock. That's called the Orange Mini Morse Code Camel, and they are $36.95 available now. The next one not necessarily in green, but I quite like green, I like orange and others, is the lightning fast green double paddle Morse code key. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Again, CW Morse make these. Adjustable gap for both paddles with these two adjusters, and you've also got a 3.5mm socket output, so you'll need either to make yourself up or order as an accessory the 3.5mm to 3.5mm or 1/4 inch jack or 6.5 whatever it is mil socket on the front or back of your radio. Again, comes with a hex key. These are quite light, unlike this one, which I didn't actually mention. That there's a good old weight to that, and you won't be running around the desk when you're trying to use it. There's a good weight to it. It's not overly heavy. This is actually an aluminium base. Nice little feet on the back as well. Can you see that? So with this at $42.95, which again is a fraction of the price of paddle keys out there. Have a look and see the prices of them. Oh, he says dropping it. It's okay. You can add a metal base. I didn't bother getting this out because it really is a lump of steel that's been painted. Because I'm lazy, I should have got it out really. There it is, $26.95, all pre-drilled. Literally get that, screw that to there, and then if you move that around the desk when you're using it, you probably haven't practiced enough, because believe me, that is really heavy. I don't know how heavy it is. I do. It's 1.2 pounds. There you go. Good old US guys. Still talking pounds and ounces. I've no idea how many grams, milligrams or hundreds of grams, whatever it is, kilos it weighs, but I'm sure you do, and good luck to you. So rubber feet on the bottom, again, of that, bolt that together. Yes, it comes with all the fixing screws, of course, as you can see, and even a hex key to adjust it and mount it. So that is available as an option on the lightning fast green key, or indeed all the other colours of this version of paddle key that he manufactures. On to the next one. If those keys are too big for you, some bizarre reason, he does this little baby. How good's that? Look at that. This is his Nano Key, Nano Morse Key. It really is weeny. Obviously it's for the QRP boys. And people that want to go up a mountain or a hill, which I used to do years ago. It's great fun. You don't want to take up a great big heavy key because there's no weight to this at all. It's actually 17 grams. I notice we've gone back to grams for this, so there isn't quite consistency in ounces and fractions of an ounce, but it actually mentions here 17 grams. There you go. 1995. I couldn't be bothered to try and make that for 20 quid personally, but there it is. So it's a CW 25811-P. You don't need to remember that ridiculously long part number. Just go, as I showed you at the very beginning, for on here, accessories, over to Morse Keys, CW Morse, and there they all are. You can actually look at every single one and view it yourself. Right, last one that he's just introduced, which I quite liked, because we keep being asked for it, and that is the Morse Key with Practice Oscillator Combo Pack. And as they say, the ultimate combo pack, because it contains a Morse code oscillator and a lightweight telegraph key. Here it is. There's the key, as you can see. Again, hex key, you know, the drill, 3.5mm socket on the back, adjustable gap and tension. And it comes with a little box. And in this little box, which is desperately trying to get out of the bag, quite a tight squeeze, is a Morse code practice oscillator with a speaker on it, nice and loud. It does take a battery. You actually need to prise this open. Little PP3, there you go. Nice size speaker. It makes a right din, believe me, it's very loud. So if you're thinking of using these in a little classroom, teaching your fellow CW learning operators, you can hear it. But there it is. The whole lot's under £55, and yes, it does come with this lead I keep talking about. There's the that's included in the bundle, and that's just a standard 3.5mm to 3.5mm lead. There it is, and it even comes with some little feet, because if he had stuck the feet onto the bottom of this, he couldn't have got it in the bag. I reckon that's why they're loose, because all the rest of his stuff, the feet already come pre-assembled. So that's it. Morse Keys from CW Morse. Certainly chose a good name to name his product, I feel. Oh, sorry, I just touched my microphone. That's it for now. There are some other videos coming back shortly, so I'm on to those. I hope you've enjoyed this little review of the Morse code keys. Hope you're all keeping safe. Thank you for supporting me throughout the last 5-6 weeks. It'll be 6 weeks on Monday, and we're already on Thursday. So thank you for the support. Apologies for delays in certain areas of the UK for shipping. Royal Mail have had serious problems, and they still have. We've now switched the majority of our shipments to UPS and DPD. Price has gone up a little bit because of course they are a lot more expensive than Royal Mail, and I fully understand that in certain areas you can order one day and get it the next, and that does happen. It's so random, it's untrue, but I do apologise for that on behalf of Royal Mail and us. But it is getting better, I'm pleased to say. But when you look on our website, the shipping costs have gone up slightly, but at least you're going to get it within 1, 2, 3 days max, instead of 10 or 14 days sometimes. I do apologise to those unfortunate that had to wait that long. Thank you very much. Keep safe. Lovely to see you all. and speak to you soon. Goodbye. Let's press the button. He says I should really put it on the same page, shouldn't I? Because you see I'm whizzing all about. That's it for me. Ta-da.